Boom! We're back with NFL predictions. Let's get right into it. Jets, Patriots. I got the Patriots by a lot. 35-10. Jets will play competitive for maybe a quarter, then it's over. Patriots team is very good. Commanders at Dolphins. This is an interesting one. Dolphins looked really good against the Bills. Commanders looked really, really rough. I'm taking the Dolphins on this one, it being at Miami. And maybe they've turned the corner. Maybe they haven't. But give me Miami 28-17. Packers at Giants, 1 p.m. Giants will keep this competitive. Packers are not as good as I think people thought at the beginning of the year. Super Bowl contender, I don't think so anymore. Maybe divisional round, maybe NFC championship. Don't think a Super Bowl contender anymore. They will win this game 24-13. Texans at Titans. Give me the Texans. A team who is able to beat the Jags last week, and I really think they're now eyeing coming for this division late, trying to run out the Colts for this division. It's going to be hard. It starts with the easy win against the Titans, you would think. I don't think it's going to be that easy. 28-21, Texans. Panthers at Falcons. Very interesting game to me. Panthers obviously had their down week last week. We've talked about it all year. They are the up and down team. Falcons had an up week last week, still lost. They're going to have a down week. Panthers on an up week. That means Panthers 27, Falcons 13. It's going to be a big win for the Panthers. Bears at Vikings. Revenge game for the Bears. Vikings look rough with J.J. McCarthy last week against a competent team. Bears are a competent team. I know it's going to shock some of you Chicago fans. Bears are actually pretty good. They get a win here against the Vikings, really helping themselves to an NFC North battle with the Packers later on. I really think it's going to be them vying for the second seed. Maybe they vie for the first. We'll see how they play Detroit the next time they face off. Give me the Bears. High score, 35-32. Chargers at Jaguars. Chargers really looked good, even with their bad O-line. I don't think the Jags defense is good enough to even penetrate it, even with how bad that O-line is. I think Herbert throws all over. I think the Jags look rough. They should have never lost that game. They lost to Davis Mills and the Texans. So give me the Chargers by a landslide. They put up 42 on the Jags. Jags get 14. Buccaneers at Bills. It's a very good game. Bills get a big bounce back win. It's at Buffalo. It's a 1 p.m. game. I think Buccaneers are good, very solid. But this Bills team needs to win more, so I'm going to give it to them 28-27, close game. Bengals at Steelers. Last time they played, Bengals were able to fudge out a win. Steelers had a really bad game. Expect them to bounce back. It'll be close. It'll be ugly. 17-14 in the second annual Unk Bowl because they're going to play the old guys again. Cardinals Niners is our first 4:05 p.m. game. Cardinals pretty solid, but not anything amazing. Niners kind of the same thing, just able to have a better defense, and that's going to carry them to the win here. Expect it to be a slugfest, but also slow, not fun, methodical. 20-14 San Fran. Seahawks at Rams, huge game. One of the best games of the week, especially NFC. I think the Seahawks team is really getting driven up, hyped up, which is cool. I've seen them play well. I've seen, Darnold really focus back there and everything. But this Rams team to me is really delivering. They have Stafford, who's probably the MVP if you look at quarterbacks. Obviously MVP is JT, but I really like what they got going on. This is going to be the best game. I think it's going to be a phenomenal game. Give me the Rams 28-24 on a game-winning touchdown drive. Chiefs at Broncos, 4:25 p.m. This is very interesting. Chiefs play the Colts next week. Are they looking forward to that game? And if they are, the Broncos are going to get them, but the Broncos just look really rough. I think Chiefs are actually going to shock people this week and win 31-14. I think the Chiefs blow the Broncos out of the water going into a huge matchup with the Colts. I think the Broncos just are not ready. I know it's at home. I know they're hyped up, but I don't think they're ready for the Chiefs. Ravens at Browns. Give me the Ravens. Don't even know why it took me a second. Ravens are on a run right now, and they have a bunch of easy opponents. So give me Lamar putting up a bunch of yards and winning by a score of 40-3. Lions at Eagles, great Sunday night football, followed by terrible Monday night, by the way. But anyway, Sunday night football, very good. Monday night football, trash. We have all these teams that we know are getting good now. Seahawks, Rams at 4:05, bro. And we got Raiders, Cowboys on Monday night. Awful. Lions at Eagles. Give me the Lions. Like I said earlier, I think the Lions are going to be running for that NFC North, which is a very tough division. And I didn't see enough from the Eagles playing the Packers. I've seen enough from the Lions to know that they are still that team in the NFC, at least regular season-wise. Obviously, Eagles won the Super Bowl, but they didn't have to face the Lions. And I think it would have been maybe different if the matchups lined up that way. So give me the Lions winning 28-17. 2-score win. Cowboys, Raiders. Give me the Cowboys. I think this is a Cowboys win all day. I think the Raiders are really, really bad. Cowboys aren't much better. They're pretty mid. Giving them winning. It's going to be weird score. 25-13. Weird score. Cowboys win. And that is all this week's matchups. We don't get the Colts this week. So, next week against the Chiefs. Thank you guys for watching. Affleck Time is out.